Not in school, we were here.
I'm very grateful to hear all of your guys' stories. You guys all have families and you're here working and you are trying to follow your passion. I think that's
Hi
very
all.
inspiring.
So my
I
name is
take a lot
Varsha
from that, so
and
thank you.
I was feeling good today and thank you Aarti to call me here because I always feel alone here. Like I have no much friends in Edmonton. I also moved from Toronto. So in the morning I also thought I don't go. I have work, I have passengers, but I thought no, I meet people. I didn't think about the business and all. I just think I'll make friends, so I'll go. So only because of that I came here. You know, business I have a lot. We have lots of people. Like it's a 35-year-old company, but I just came here to meet people because I feel lonely sometimes. To talk, you know, something in your mind you want to tell to your friend. You can't tell to your family, but that's. But today I'm feeling good.
Nice.
Thank you to calling me here.
I call it chai with mummy. That's the first thing I do. I don't know what happened, and I listen to the soft music in the morning to start my day. The song was so good, I forgot to call my mom. I know, so that's why I'm feeling. However, Siri reminded me, would you like to call mommy? And I'm not telling you, I got goosebumps. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? How come it's coming on my phone? Because if the phone knows, I always say, call mommy. I use Siri to call mom. So while it was happening, my mom calls me. So I'm like, oh my God. She's like, kya baat hai bhai? Where's the call today? You're not having chai today? I'm like, no, mom. I am having chai. Anyways, day started good. Meeting you, wonderful, wonderful ladies. You know, I am getting really pumped up. Like how much work you guys are doing. I think I need to do a lot. So that's why I'm short too today, because I need to do more and more. I need to learn from all of you and do more things. I think it's not just I have to do things for my family, my work. I think I need to learn and I need to do more things for community. So thank you so much for all of you for showing me or let me hear what else we can do. I need your phone.
Just being here, I think, makes me feel.
Record yourself.
I am recording. I'm fond of recording my voice actually, and as I said, I've done for the day now. I think I can sleep comfortably because I'm already recorded. However, coming back to the point which should be started, how am I feeling today? I actually feel much better than I was when I entered this place. I did not know what to expect. This was the first of its kind networking event. I have been to a different type of networking events where it's more formal, more Zoom shows where you get to bring the speakers on the forum and then you've got a topic to talk about and all that. However, this is the real empowerment. I mean, this is the real networking event which I feel where each one of us got a chance to talk about what they feel, how they feel, and how they do it, kind of thing. And this group is going to grow stronger. It's not about coming and selling and going away and I made so much of money. See, money always follows who really make it follow, right? And money is not the only thing I think which you need to follow. I'm feeling great. I really wanted to thank each one of you to trust and to have come on a weekday. I know it's tough to come on a luncheon. So again, thank you so much, Aarti. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming and having such a great time. And I'm sure each one of you continue to really support each other. That's what I can say. As a radio, I promise that I will support. I will certainly do everything possible to keep your voice, give you the voice which you need to have in the forum you want to have. Okay. So with that said, Aarti, back to you.
Well, thanks for making this a powerhouse networking group, and I'm so glad. I think we will continue bringing in more things to it. I would really want everyone to just put in their thoughts and ideas, so it's not just one person's brain. For me, it was just about bringing all my friends on the table and see how we could make a difference together. So if you could all give your incentives and points and see how we could grow, empower women, and make a difference in the community. So that's all I would ask. But for now, I felt it was a powerhouse. So thank you so much again.
I will echo part of this. Meeting everyone is amazing. And I think, as you go on your journey, the one thing I can pass on is that things, when we were talking earlier about aging, it just gets easier the older you get. That I can share with you. And the things that you worry about in your 20s, you don't worry about it later. So, and for me personally, today's a 7 or an 8. I will share that I have this amazing daughter who's a doctor, and a COVID shot unfortunately ignited lupus in her body. So it's going after her kidneys, her heart, and even now her eyesight. But she had dialysis yesterday, which makes my heart happy because her pain will go down because of it. And as a former nurse, I know all these things that can happen to her. So, yeah, that really stresses me out. And what more than your children? So, and normally I'm down there every time she has this, so that she can rest, and I'm a grandma, so I get to hang out with my 2 little granddaughters.
Aww.
Life is good when you're a grandma.
In this morning, I was feeling very excited to meet you all, and I think it's worth it to meet you all. And it's been 1 year in Canada that I've been here, and I think it's very, very a joyful moment for me that I meet you all. You have been here in like 20 years, 25 years, be like, oh my God. And I'm very new to this country, but I love this meeting. And especially thanks I'm giving to Aarti, because she's very helping towards me always, and she's always, encouraging me to do like what you want to do. You want to do like passion, dancing, yeah, just go for it. And she's always encouraging me. Thank you so much, Aarti. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I would like to add this to what she said. I am really thankful to Aarti for inviting me here, because she's such a positive person, and
Yes.
me moving from Toronto, coming to Edmonton, I am still not adjusting well, but I met her last year, and she's like, you need to get out and meet people, and we're talking about the day, as Shilpi said. So today my day is 8 out of 10, and the reason the speaker here, she was talking about cancer, so that's what brought my day's numbers down from 10 to 8, because I lost my dad to cancer 2 months ago. So that what's brought tears into my eyes, if you have anyone noticed. But other than that, I'm really happy and grateful to meet all of you.
So the question was, how are you feeling today? I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, and I was extremely low, because that was the time when I heard the news of my mom passing away due to COVID. So I never want to wake up like in the morning at that time. I always go back to sleep, and I want to wake up when it's like sunny, or like, the day comes and I can see the world. And so I woke up at around 8:30, and then I saw my 2 kids, 4-year-old girl and a 10-month-old son. I looked at them, smiled, 10 on 10. I said, life goes on. I had to push myself, and I started getting ready for dropping them to school and making my own breakfast. And I told my husband that I have this meeting to attend, and he said, what about our breakfast? I said, figure out, I don't care, because it's not today. So I am leaving, so you take care and to that. So now, after meeting you all, I know everybody goes through ups and downs in life, but again, right, like this is something that I have to still overcome. Waking up in the morning, that I would really want to, but yeah, it's pushing me back. So 2 on 10 on that, and rest probably 9 on 10 today.
Wonderful. So many inspiring stories around the table. If I had to put a number on my happiness quotient, usually happiness for me sits high all the time, but today in listening to, what was her name?
the doctor, physician.
Sweta, when she mentioned the word stress was one of those words that somatically resonated with me. That stress is a word that is hard to recognize when you feel it, and stress is something that works against the happiness. So my happiness in my head always sits at 8, but then if I have to factor in the stress to me is like that little push into the mesh of your being, and that takes the number down from like 8 to maybe 6 when you consider what you have to put up with in a day. So I put the number 7 as the realistic number when you factor that in. But I'm very pleased and happy to be here and hear your stories and your journeys and the work that you're doing. And I hope that we can continue to be in touch and support each other. I look forward to that.
My name is Anne, and I'm working with Ruby. And I was so skeptical to join this kind of event. I'd like to just try to work in the shadows as much as I can.
I pushed her.
She forced me, but I did realize that this is a very good outcome for me and myself. For myself, I mean. I was also a victim of family violence, and almost caused me to be deported from Canada. I don't have any status for 6 years, and I had to fight for my 4 kids then. And how am I going to stay here? And I was just hoping that this organization should have been there like a few years ago for some woman like me to get help, right? But I'm by myself. I was confined in our household by my then ex-husband. I can't reach out to have any help, right? And what I did is I had to search the web. How can I solve this? How can I save myself? How can I save my children? So I just found out, like, even in Ontario, that I realized that there was the mom, this is a very similar situation like me, just tried to fight for the custody of the kids because the dad was not a fit parent. And immigration law cannot go against family law, and I wanted custody myself. I got my PR like 3 years ago, and I was hoping that some of our organization would reach out to women in that situation, you know, that they're not alone. There are alternatives. There are other women who can stand up for them, right? But my only backup then was just myself. So yeah, it was hard, but I'm here now.
I'm just going to add one thing to it. Although I do immigration, I'm in RCIC, but I don't like to shy away and admit she has more knowledge than me in so many ways. Practically, because when we get a case and when we have to work on it, I have to think the answer and she tells me just like that. Right? So she has lots of knowledge about so many subjects. So if any of you come across into anything with immigration, just reach out to us.
Thanks for sharing your story and putting your trust in us.
Thank you.
And one of the initiatives that I'd like to see started in Edmonton, and maybe there's a way for people to participate, is I'm focusing on the history, the South Asian history of Edmonton. And so there's one documentary that's been quite popular on YouTube called Punjabi Pioneers of Alberta that talks about how we South Asians have been living in India or in Edmonton since before this province was founded. So we've been here from the beginning, and building the place from the foundation up. And a lot of us, because it's a place where you have constant waves of new migrants, that has been going on for 200 years. We don't know or remember the history of what happened even 50 years ago. A lot of people just fade into the background. So I'm starting to work with the Edmonton Heritage Council to create a series of history tours in Edmonton.
And so we'll start with the businesses, fashion, food, faith, and try and circulate these tours so that new people get to learn about what happened 200 years ago.
I would like to add on something. I'll just take maybe 15 seconds. See, I didn't want to come to the meeting and see now I'm not leaving the mic. Right? Just another 15 seconds, guys. I loved what she said about the fake and everything, because we are here for women empowerment, so-called. We talk about all our successes and all that. I think there should be 5 minutes at least which should be dedicated what the shit happens to me, what is happening, what is the bad thing happening with me, or what is the downside of that. I think we need to talk about 5 minutes of that too. Hey, this shit happened this morning. My husband doesn't talk to me nicely. We had a fight. So it's not always about success, and it's not always about the good things that we want to show to the people. We have the other sides as well that we always hide. We always want to put a big smile, which I have. It's good. I know I got compliments for my smiles. You can smile too. But I have another side too. I have downside too. I feel alone, lonely, A, B, C, D, right? So I think we need to discuss at some point, at least for 5 minutes, hey, what's your thing for this today? Are we happy today? Are we satisfied? 10 on 10 today? Maybe no. Maybe someone has 7, maybe someone has 5, or someone has 3. Not everybody has 10 on 10. Even though we are sitting and successful, maybe I have 100,000 in my account, but maybe I'm not happy. Right? So we have businesses successful, share the stories, but on the other side, support each other, whatever the downsides we have to. I think women can support a woman. I think nobody can else, or a man can understand what you go through, even no offense to you. But yes, so we should have that 5 minutes at least. Hey, what is the bad things happening to me too? I want to cry. My heart weather, my inside weather is not well. It's raining. It's not sunny. I'm sorry. Right? Thank you. That's all.
Very good point. Yeah, that should be above everything else.
And such a great point she brought. And you know what, again, I'll repeat that I've been to so many women empowerment places and I've seen very few men. Why? Why do men stay away from this? And this is a question which I ask myself, because I have been hosting so many empowerment shows since last 8 months. This is my 7th one, not hosting, but I am here and feel so proud. What should be told? I'll just go around the table and maybe just say, just 5 seconds, how do you feel today? And I'm just recording it. So just wanted to let all of you know that I have recorded some voices. Are you all okay with this kind of running on the radio? Do I have a consent from each one of you? Okay, perfect.
We own
So,
our feelings. We take responsibility of
absolutely. So again, no names, nothing, but just a feeling kind of thing, right? And so I'll just go around, pass on the mic, just keep it a little closer so that you're audible enough, and then
I'm
go
not
from there.
comfortable to go first yet, but so
That's fine.
Pass it to anyone.
Okay.
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling pretty high on energy, and I'm so happy to have you all here. I'm really happy. I really have nothing else to say. I am. Thank you.
If you're happy, you don't have to.
Hi, so in a nutshell, I would say I'm feeling very grateful to being at a table with such inspiring women. Overall, right now, I'm feeling exhausted. I'm here for a few weeks, and I'm doing my legal work from the UK at 2 a.m., managing 2 radios, balancing family, in-laws, social life, so I'm at burnout, I would say. But it's also really nice being in Edmonton and seeing all these amazing initiatives everyone's working on. I think Edmonton has come far, the South Asian community has come far, women have come far. So all I want to say is everyone, keep doing what you're doing. You guys are so inspiring, and I'm truly grateful to be here today.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Aww. First of all, thank you for asking. So nobody asks everybody how you're feeling. So I really wanted to hear that in case somebody's gonna ask. So thank you, Arti. How I'm feeling today. So first of all, ladies, we are proud of you. I'm feeling not exhausted, happy, but I'll give myself, I'm very honest to myself. I won't give 10 on 10 because sometimes I think don't give the numbers that you want to give. Give the numbers that you feel about, that you feel like giving it yourself. So want and feel are two different things. So I think I'm going to give 4 myself today. I think it's a great number, 4. Then I can work more, try to do things and put more effort so I can reach to maybe 5 or 6 in a day. So I'm still 4, and it's maybe it's just another 12 hours to go. So I'm gonna make it. But other than that, I think with the numbers, I'm feeling great, beautiful, inside out. I'm happy, no complaints, no regrets, because I miss my gym, but I'm happy about it because I slept with my a little puppy. He's my firstborn. I slept with him, looking into his eyes and small, all the creatures, sleeping next to me. I think it's worth it missing my gym. So that's the best thing I have, best soul I have next to me, that makes me proud that what I've done, decided to give a life to a child, who doesn't speak, who only gives love. So overall, I know I'm happy not to see you, but maybe others. है ना? कोई अच्छा सा लड़का होता तो मैं शायद खिला दूँ. Anyways, I'm happy. Thank you so much.
This is going on radio, by the way. Just to let you girls know.
अगर ये रेडियो पे जा रहा है तो I need a glass of wine.
There you go. If I need to give a number, I think I will be at 7 or 8 today. So subah ki I called my mom with the first tea, and today was the first.
Today I guess I am. I'm on the good side today. Yeah, my kids are all healthy. They're good, and my husband's a really great guy. And today I had no issues getting out of bed. And coming here, I really enjoyed it. So I would say today is a.
Come on, stop lying. A guy being
so
good guy.
Oh no! You don't know my husband. I mean, he is a great guy. Though he doesn't cook, he doesn't clean, but
he's awesome.
I'm so.
Awesome.
I still feel proud.
No. Yeah, that's one thing he'll never do. Cake, cooking, cleaning, but I'm okay with that. Like, I'm absolutely okay with that. So, yeah.
Okay, it's my turn. Well, this morning I wake up and I was like, I feel lazy. I don't want to go there, nothing powering, whatever it is. I was like being so negative. I'm being honest. And I was like sitting, I said, I work 9 hours, 4 days a week. And I was like, today is Friday, it's gonna be weekend, and I just want to lay down and do nothing at all. And then you know what? No, I'm gonna go because I remind myself that, hey, this is your goal this year. You know your goal this year, 2023, is gonna be different than that was 2 years ago. That was last year. I'm a single mom, and I went through domestic violence, and it was like now when I'm here, and I feel like, you know what? It was so good to see every woman here that they will listen in their own self, and then they will follow what exactly is like what you want in your life to do. I have a full-time job. It doesn't mean I don't like what I'm doing in my job in Alberta Health Services, but I also need to find a way to my own self that I'm gonna be happy about doing my photography, and that's my passion. And I was like, when I'm here, it makes me feel like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push myself and do it and do it and do it. And that's it. I like, for me, running is the one that I release my stress, and hopefully everyone have a different way. And it will be nice if every woman have that kind of, I don't know how to sell that, release. You find your own way to find your own release on stress or anything. And I'm on that kind of stage in my life, and I'm happy about it. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, well, TGIF, I guess, first of all. So just to give everybody an example of how many things, I feel great today. Why? Because I've hit on so many things and the day's only half gone, right? Not every day is going to be like this. I'm going to probably have days that are not so productive, but I think those are few and far in between, right? And it's okay to have those down days because then I remember the 100 successful days that I've had. Like this morning, I have already done the mom thing, sent the kids to school, went and got my workout in. I'm here networking. Later on, I'm being a really good daughter-in-law, hosting my father-in-law's birthday. But to that effect, when I'm saying I'm trying to bring people up with me, I told my sister-in-laws, you guys are coming, I'm gonna feed you, you guys be ready to pig out, but also bring out your workout clothes because you're going on my treadmill for a run. They didn't acknowledge my message, but I put that message out there, right? So, like I said, not every day is like that, and it's okay to have down days as long as it's okay to have down days. We can't always be on the go, right? Just acknowledge that and take the next day on with the
Anush Srivastav. I am from V4U Radio. I started this radio around 8 months ago. Joanne knows it all. She was the first person I spoke to. The first thing I did was became the member of Edmonton Chamber of Commerce because I knew that if I'm in Edmonton, if I want to do some business here, of course, I need some guidance. So that's how Joanne and I got in touch. Srila I got in touch with due to this, the Kanatyam, the classical Indian folk music, which she's promoting. And then ever since then, we never stopped. The radio is working on 4 pillars. Women empowerment is one of the pillars where we got in touch with so many folks here. And what we did was we started meeting a lot of organizations which are working towards the women empowerment. Others are mental health, inclusion, diversity, and old age advocacy. So lots of things we can do. And what we do generally is bring campaigns here. So we are so proud to tell you that in 8 months, we brought one campaign which brought me into the media limelight and all that. It's a campaign from India called Selfie with Daughter, and I really worked closely with them. We launched the campaign. Srila was involved in that launch, so was Edmonton Chamber of Commerce, kind of thing. They know all about it. So today I thought it's a great way to really start this kind of a networking group, and I heard so many good minds getting together. Radio, of course, needs a lot of buzz, a lot of voice, a lot of content. Business makes some very big noise. We bring a lot of local content. So I'm hoping that we all can collaborate. You can make it sustainable. We can take your voice to farther than you want to. So again, I'm so pleased to be here, and I'll pass it on to the next person. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ann Taber, and I'm working with Ruby Kaur in Roshni Immigration. And this is a very good opportunity for every woman to share their ideas and businesses and how we can help each other in this community. We got different kinds of businesses, so I think one would be related to each other. So yeah, thank you so much.
Every one of you can be standing and presenting That's the thing. It's like she just said, "Oh, I'm doing mortgages for 20 years. When did you start? When you were 5?" Like, look at you. But the thing is, again, the empowerment was not the mortgages because sorry, our economy is not exactly.
That's it. Hello again. My name is Joanne Link, and I work for the Edmonton Chamber of Commerce, which is a long-standing 134-year-old organization here in Edmonton. And the purpose of the Chamber is to support local businesses. And that's what we do in a nutshell.
Aurora. I'm a travel agent. We book cruise tickets, hotels, every travel needs travel insurance. And my company is in Toronto. Like I'm a Toronto based, but Edmonton I'm just doing my own. So my company name is Onkar Travels. That's 2 branches in Toronto. One is in Mississauga, one is in Go Road. And I'm like Edmonton, I'm the only doing it. So any need of travel, you can contact us anytime. We are here to help you all. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Aarti Verma. I'm the founder of this little thing that I wanted to do, which is Women Empowerment. I'm a financial advisor and I'm very passionate about giving financial education to women and men around the world so we can enjoy some financial freedom. Also, I am a yoga lover. I really love yoga and that's just part of my lifestyle right now as well. And I'm very excited to have you all here, so let's see what we can do.
I'm Ariane and I've been here in Canada for the last 10 years and I'm from Philippines. I came here as a foreign worker and right now I'm working as a health administration in Alberta Health Services. I am a single mom and I love doing photography. I've been doing photography for 6 years and since I have my baby, I stopped doing it and right now I want to go back. I want to be active in community. I've been so active doing outdoor activity. I'm into running and playing tennis and I just enjoy photography and right now I just really want to focus on branding and doing real estate.
You go to a dentist, your teeth are falling apart.
Okay, so bottom line is, now let's simplify. Aging is, things don't work anymore like they used to, correct? So can we bring it back? Yeah, we can. We absolutely, listen, I cannot make you 80-year-old into 20-year-old, but can we live at 80?
Hi everyone, my name is Ruby. I moved to Edmonton about a few years ago, but originally from Toronto, and I lived all my life there. And listening to few people, I am proud to say I was the first Punjabi girl come on Indian TV back in 1991. And I left that in 2002 when I had my kids and everything, so I thought to change my career, went into cosmetics, and now I'm into immigration, and I opened up my office about 2 years ago here. So it would be great to meet everyone and let's all get connected.
This is my first meeting, so I kind of found it really interesting that it's only women meeting, women entrepreneurs. So I have opened up a kids and mamas and minis boutique in Edmonton starting 2018. It's mostly online based. I have all my vendors, like my customers based in US and all over in Canada, but I thought this is the right time I should capture the local market. And that's the whole point of meeting, that I want to open up a retail store, but I want to make sure that people know what my business is. They can come over, check the dresses. It's all boutique stuff. It's not like normal random stuff that you will find in any store. So that is something that I wanted all your women help, and so this is something that the concept really, it just gave me some kind of a positive vibe.
I'll stand.
Oh my God, we have to stand.
That's okay. My name is Kuljit Sandhu. I'm a mortgage specialist with Bank of Montreal, and I want to thank Aarti for bringing us all together. I've been doing this role for about 20 years, and I just say sales and service, it seems like it's always male dominated, especially I think in South Asian community, right? Guys connect with guys, and women are usually like, we don't get out to events like this. So this is really nice to see this. because we're just behind our desks doing other things, right? So aside from helping people with, mortgages or whatnot, I'm always trying to empower women around me to stay active. So I am pretty active. I work out, I play ball hockey, and I try to always uplift people and just, hey, even if it's a walk or whatever it is, let's go do stairs or let's go do a run or let's have a steps challenge, right? So I'm constantly trying to motivate people around me. She knows that too. So really excited to be here, and it's nice to meet everybody.
Everything to me has a question, why? And every why has to have an answer to me. Very candid. So every why has to have an answer. And every answer to me has
My name is Stella Silverman, as Dr. Stella Silverman. So I am a medical doctor, originally from Russia. However, I practice medicine, and I'm the doctor you do not want to know. I diagnose cancers for a living. I specialize in breast cancer, so stay away from my desk. I usually tell everybody I don't want to see any organs of yours. However, what I do a whole bunch of network marketing in terms of health. Health only. I live health. I teach health, and this is the thing, not to diagnose cancer.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. That's why I think that the best cure of the disease is the disease prevention. And that's why doing what we do and what I teach. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Sheetal Sandhu, and I work as an office admin in Aarti's office, Punjab Insurance. And back home, I used to dance because I was a teacher, and I used to dance on especially folk song of Punjab, like Gidda, Bhangra. And right now, I'm doing classes in the yoga center of the Aarti, famous yoga center, and I'm taking classes of kids for 10 to 12 age, and also the girls, the ladies, so they can dance with the little bit of exercise, kind of exercise, and also it's fun and entertainment. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Supreet Gupta. So I'm originally from Edmonton, but the last 5 years I've been practicing law in London, UK, so I'm back and forth quite a bit. In Edmonton, I own 2 broadcasting stations, My Radio 580 and the Universal Radio Network. Both are radio stations which are very community driven. We're broadcasting in 17 languages, so we're really trying to make a network showing that cultures have a lot of similarities and really bridging gaps between generations. So yeah, law is my full-time, broadcasting is my passion, so we do a lot of different events. We do South Asian comedy nights every month in Edmonton, where we're giving a platform to upcoming artists. We do women empowerment classes. The next one, if anyone's interested, is on April 2nd, which is free self-defense classes to any women that want to participate. We also open it up to female entrepreneurs. We do female marketplaces in the same space. So we're constantly working with different organizations and communities.
The doctor does help and promote the products. And what I do and promote the products for health has nothing to do with your wallet. And has nothing to do with you per se joining my network marketing company. And I'm a very proud network marketer. I'm a very proud MLMer. because I do my MLM with integrity, with honesty, with passion and belief. I don't sell because of the money. It's my take to educate. It's your take to act on your life. But everybody has a story. As a conventional doctor, basically double educated, I have been, obviously you can hear my Russian accent, very confused. I don't know whether I'm a Russian, Ukrainian, or simply, I belong to the world. But I'm against the war, period. I was a pediatric surgeon there. I came to Canada. A lot of you speak with an accent. I lost all my credentials. I was cleaning a hotel, Fantasyland Hotel. That's fine. That's a Canadian law. Yeah. That's it. There's nothing to talk about and say how great I was there. No. The law is you cannot practice medicine. So suck it up. Either do what you have to do or stop complaining.
I can sit, right? Because I'm wearing high heels, so I don't want to stand. My name is Shilpi, last name Chavda, so whatever you want to call. People call me Shelby. It's easy for them. First of all, thank you, love, for inviting me here. I was actually looking for a chance to meet her, give her a hug, and do some things. We've been friends for years. So what I do a couple of things. First of all, I follow my passion. I'm a radio and a TV host. I used to serve Edmonton for 7 years, 8 years for doing radio and TVs. Now I shifted to New York. I do radio and TV from New York, New Jersey. I travel all over the world for shows and stuff. And I do construction, we build houses. And I just recently opened a store. It's on Parsons Road, Quality Wholesale Liquidation. So it has everything, cosmetics, perfumes and everything. So I think you should come. I think it's thousands of items.
Chakrabarti, and I'm a filmmaker, film director. I've produced a couple of feature films, and my first ever feature film made the top 5 at the box office in Edmonton in 2014. And that sort of blew my mind that a person can do that from Edmonton. It was released internationally and kind of put me up to a standard of high expectation for myself that I have to keep living up to, because there's very few of us in the world that can get up to that level, and you always need support, and you always have to reinvent yourself to try and repeat something like that. And I also, being a creative, I'm also involved with performing arts groups in Edmonton, like the Thousand Faces Festival. We're holding a stage at K-Days this summer in their Spiegel tent. So if you go out to K-Days, make sure you pop by the tent. And we also started an Indian classical dance festival. We're trying to launch a second iteration of that. So I'm also involved with culture and cultural talents.
V4U Radio, V4U Radio, kabhi bhi